Jahai Campbell likely to miss most of the offseason with a shoulder injury, according to Vic Fangio. Eric DaCosta doesn't go into injury specifics regarding cancellation of Max Crosby's trade. Nobody's more. Yeah, I seen that. Nothing there. Ravens released Cooper Rush. Browns released Jack Conklin. Pats released Stephon Diggs. I'm curious how this Stephon Diggs situation will play out. Falcons center guard is signing with the Ravens, former Falcons. Keaton Mitchell to the Chargers. This one is interesting. He signed a 2-year deal with them. 2 years is very interesting. I would have expected a 1-year deal, but 2 years is interesting. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's weird to me because they brought back Kamani Vidal. So you bring back Kamani Vidal, Omarion Hampton is your RB1, and you got Keaton Mitchell. And Keaton, like, I don't think Keaton should have went there. Now it could work out. It could work out fine. But I don't think Keaton should have went there. And it's already competition there. They already got an RB1, a clear-cut RB1, if I'm not mistaken, in Hampton. And Kamani Vidal is a clear-cut RB2. So he's gonna have to either, maybe they're gonna rotate, but he's gonna have to split. But because he's the fastest back there, he might get some priority in certain situations. So we'll just see how it play out. I don't know how I feel about it for sure, but we'll see how it play out. Keaton faster, Mario running backwards. Calvin Austin's Giants. Y'all seen that? Let's see what's the next move. That one was interesting. Cowboys kicker Brandon Aubrey in a waiting pattern on new contract. Dolphins released Tua officially with a post June 1st designation. I need to look this up. I have no clue what that means. Post June 1st designation. The designation provides cap relief starting June 1st, pushing for future dead cap into 27. I need a better explanation than that. Browns released Jack Conklin. Bengals reached a contract extension with Orlando Brown Jr. Bucks with Jake Browning. Pete Carroll takes blame for Geno Smith's struggles. I don't think Geno was as bad as he looked this year, because that situation, it looked bad. I mean, shout out to Pete Carroll for taking some accountability. But the play calling was terrible there. I'm not gonna lie. Waiting on the draft notification saying the Niners traded up for Sadiq. Interesting. That officially would set Kittle out the door in motion. I could be wrong, but I think that officially would set that in motion. Want to see where Tyreek Hill goes? That's gonna be an interesting one. Riley Patterson re-signs with Miami. Willie Gay Jr., Matthew Butler, and Riley Patterson all re-signed with the Dolphins. Titans signed Austin Schlottman, Jordan Elliott, reuniting center with Brian Daboll. Jets signed fullback Andrew Beck. The Titans are signing former Commanders outside linebacker Jacob Martin. He's a solid player, 2-year deal. Not bad. Solid player. I'm assuming he's, going to be a rotational guy. I mean, maybe he can start. I don't know. I don't know. I know he's solid. Like, I know the name a little bit. I don't know the game fully, but solid player. Let's see. Let's say Steelers got a B+ for the Michael Pittman acquisition. I like that. B+ is solid. Seahawks are re-signing fullback and core special teamer Brady Russell on a 2-year contract. But never call a player actually trash. I never called DJ Dallas trash. Never said that. Missing Keaton. Thoughts on Keaton going to the Chargers? Keaton going to the Chargers, okay. It's okay. I mean, he's the fastest back that they have, so he's going offset some stuff, so he might get more carries. But is I don't know. I don't know what their system is, what the intention is. I mean, he got a better opportunity of splitting carries with Omarion Hampton than he does with Derrick Henry, so it's a better situation. But they backfield is already crowded, so it's iffy. But we'll see how it plays out. Bradley Chubb went to the Bills, good pickup, and they picked up CJ. Yeah, it was good money. Bills signed Brisker. Yeah, I seen all the pickups today. I seen everything. Robert Bill Jr. signing a one-year deal with the Dolphins. Falcons agreed to terms with Christian Harris. Boye Mafe officially signed. The Eagles received $889,000 salary cap credit, and the corresponding cash itself was Jair. So I wonder if Jair is gonna retire. That's interesting. I feel like at this point, you might as well just call it. You already took a break. Now I could be wrong, but typically at this point in like cornerback careers, he was already like declining. So it's like you might as well just call it. Unless he genuinely wants to play. Like, he can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. The Lions signing former Bucks DB Christian Izien to a 1-year deal. Should be a solid player for them. He has some decent tape. What's up, Chris? AFC West gonna be a war. Gonna be competitive for sure. Am I gonna do a mock draft? I might. CJ officially team hopper. People just keep moving on from CJ. I mean, it is what it is though. I mean, he getting his money. At the end of the day, he getting paid. Dolphins love fast wide receivers. They signed Tutu. Yeah, I seen that. I'm curious to see what that offense gonna look like. You already get to the cop? No, I didn't get to that yet. We're gonna get to that. I think Max stand put. Yeah, I think Max stand put. I think so. Geno excited for second act with Jets. I don't think Geno starts over. I could be wrong. I was about to say, I don't think he starts over Justin Fields, but I could be wrong. Broncos released Drake Greenlaw. And they posting a lot about Christian Izien. He's a solid player. He was solid. I like tape was solid. Tommy Townsend to the Titans. Detroit, Tom Kennedy re-signed with the Lions. Eagles and Lander Dickerson have agreed to revise 2-year contract. No longer under contract in 2028. Interesting. Ryan Miller joined the Giants. Kind of a role player type receiver. Might play some special teams probably. Lil Jordan Humphrey re-signed with the Broncos. He's good there. I like his fit there. Very similar to Cortland Sutton. I don't always bet on Ayuk and Debo to Washington. Nah, Debo's gone. If they haven't re-signed Debo by this point, Debo's gone. I don't see him re-signing. He's going somewhere. Where he's gonna go, I don't know, but he's out of there. Eagles signed Ebiketie. Yeah, I seen that. Good pickup for them. Patriots got 2 safeties. Who did they let walk? They let 1 safety go, and they signed 2. Both of these safeties pretty nice though, so it's interesting. Very interesting. Got some good pickups. Pat's got some pretty solid pickups. Who are the pass safeties? Craig Woodson. Okay. So you still got Craig Woodson. Dang, that's kind of tough. I like what they doing. Nick Jones links up with Giants. Nick Jones. Cornerback. Already with the Giants? Okay. Matthew Butler sent to Miami. Standing in New York. Commanders re-signing Trent Scott. Starling Thomas back with Arizona. Makai Lemon, unofficial 40 times a 4.47. I wouldn't even be worried about his 40 time. If you run a 4.6, I wouldn't care. He could ball. What's up, Shadow? How we doing? I wonder where Juwan goes. I seen a post saying that he's probably going to the Titans. I don't know if that's accurate, but seen a post saying that. Trade up for Lemon. I wouldn't trade up for any receivers if I'm being honest. Like there's a nice plethora of receivers in this draft where I don't think it's a need to trade up for nobody. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's a need to trade up for nobody. Why did the Jags sign Chris Rodriguez? Wanted them to draft Jamal Haynes. I think they're gonna go with Bashu Tutton being the starting running back. One of the past safeties went to Baltimore. Yeah, that was Jalen. Jalen Hawkins went to Baltimore. Pretty good player. Jelani Tavai out in New England. He's gonna be a good pickup for somebody. Solid player. More of a role player, depth player, but good energy. Definitely play good energy. Play hard. Play fast. Elijah Hicks back with Chicago. Pen the paper. D. Alford signed a 3-year deal with the Bills. That's interesting. But a QB hates to see. Tough. I wonder if they did this with AI or somebody photoshopped it. This pick kind of tough. Kellen Moore non-committal on Alvin Kamara's future with the Saints. Bro, they might as well just release him or trade him. There's no point in keeping him. Well, I can't say that. If he wants to be there, you keep him. If he don't want to be there, you gotta let him go. But like, it's ETN's backfield now. It is what it is. Kader Kohu to the Chiefs. This is solid. We'll see how it plays out. This is solid though. Not a bad move. A decent corner. We got a set time for the draft. Oh no. All right. As soon as we finish this here, which is it's not too much news today. I'm gonna put a poll in Discord. Kamara said he's not going anywhere. He's retiring as Saint. Now he said that during the season last year. I haven't heard him say nothing about it this offseason. So he said if they were to trade, like when they have the trade rumors, that's when he said that. But I don't know. We'll see. Jedrick Willis to Chicago. Brendan Mann, the punter. Interesting. Jonathan Allen and the Bengals agreed to a 2-year, $28 million deal. That's a good pickup for the Bengals. Good pickup for the Bengals. Now, you got some other stuff on defense. You know what I'm saying? You need to fix, but solid player, man. Definitely solid player. They need some more on defense. Really, if I'm being honest, the biggest thing the Bengals need is coaching. Like, they got some guys who I like on that defense, but it's not all coming together. So you need somebody who knows how to operate these pieces. They need a good defensive coordinator. That I think more than adding players, they need a DC is way more important for them. Still editing ratings of draft class. Most def. 1 day notice isn't really good. I'm gonna be honest. I won't ping everyone yet because there's lots of time. I mean, everybody knows Saturday. They just don't know the time. And then we kind of came to the conclusion on Tuesday that it was gonna be in the afternoon. So I mean, we could push it back. We could push it back. We'll see. Michael Clemens officially signed. Cardinals signed 6 players: Tyler Algier, Casey Creeder, Gardner Minshew, Matt Pryor, Elijah Wilkinson, Jonah Williams. I feel like the Niners were one piece away, and I'm that piece. We'll see. Bold statement. The Commanders have agreed to terms with Rachaad White. Now this takes the Commanders out of the Jeremiah Love sweepstakes, in my opinion, because I think Rashad and JCM is a decent duo. And you can get a running back in the later rounds. I wouldn't go first round running back if I just signed a running back. So I'll probably get another running back in the later rounds if you're not secure with these two. So the Chiefs are out, the Saints are out, the Commanders are out. I don't know where Love goes. Who needs a running back? I have no clue off top of the head where Love goes. Is Cameron Jordan going to get signed at all? If he wants to play, I'm pretty sure there's some teams that want him. Pretty sure he spoke to some teams. It just depends on where he want to go, if he want to play. Titans drafting Love or now the Giants did meet with Love, or they're supposed to be meeting with Love, which is weird to me because they already got two running backs. But that means Tyrone Tracy is going to be out. Tyrone Tracy requesting the trade. Love from the fall. I just think it's because nobody needs running backs. Like if that was to happen, so it's either gonna be the Titans but the Titans got Tajay Spears and Tony Pollard. That'd be a waste of a pick. I would not draft a running back in the top 10 if I already have two serviceable running backs on my roster. I'm not gonna lie, I would not do that. I would just get one in if I'm really that worried about running back. I would get one in the later rounds. I would, and then it's Salah. I think Salah's gonna go defense. If I'm being honest, I think Salah's gonna go defense. So I don't know. Let me see. Seahawks need a running back, but I doubt they trade up. Ooh, Love to the Seahawks will be crazy. Oh my gosh. Raiders, no. Jets, no. Cardinals, no. Titans, realistically, no. Giants, realistically, no. But I don't think they're meeting with him for no reason. But like, I don't see a point in that. We already got running backs. Like, you can use that pick on a different player at a different position rather than that. Like, that's a luxury. You know what I mean? I don't feel like that's smart. You can go get a defensive guy or get a offensive lineman or get a receiver. If you already have running backs, I don't see a point in drafting a running back with the 5th overall pick. Browns, no. Commanders, no. Saints, no. Chiefs, no. Bengals got Chase Brown, no. A-Chain, no. Just signed Javonte, no. No. The Lions, no. Vikings, no. Panthers, no. Steelers? I don't think they'll do that. Literally nobody needs a running back. Whoever drafts Love, it's gonna be it's gonna be a luxury pick. The Seahawks would be the best fit. Seahawks would be the best fit out of anybody. Because everybody who needed a running back signed one. Chase Brown, an RB1 material. There's absolutely no way the Bengals use their first round pick on a running back. That's just not happening. They got to go defense. That's not happening. Especially knowing that you have Chase Brown already. Like you're not doing that. You got to go defense. For Browns, I'm gonna say yes because nobody knows when Junkins coming back. Nah, that's crazy. I would draft a receiver. They need a receiver way more than they need a running back. You already got Junkins. Junkins should be ready by the beginning of the season. He got injured mid-season, so he should be ready by beginning of the season. They need a receiver. Pick 6, Tate, Tyson, or Lemon is going to be available. At least one or two of them should be available by 6. Panthers. I don't know if I see Panthers doing that. I think they go defense. Chuba's already getting paid. You still got Jonathan Brooks on a roster. Like, I just think going first round running back would be a waste of a pick. Because you already got money tied to a guy, and then you got another guy that, kind of got some potential. Connor's getting cut, but they just signed Algier, and you still got Trey Benson. You know what I mean? Who's drafting Love is cutting their RB2 immediately. But the thing is though, he's not an RB2, so that's he's a clear RB1. So it's like, you know. Tyson falling to 10s. Because of injury concerns. He's still going first round though. Benson sucks. I think they're committed to Benson, but I think like they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's why they signed Algier. But I don't think you draft Algier with Benson and Connor on the roster, and you draft a running back with pick 3. I just think there's better holes to fill. Like there's bigger holes to fill than running back with third pick. Let the Saints get him. The Saints just signed Travis Etienne. That would make no sense for them to pick him up. Vincent is garbage. I think they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like I don't think they're like looking at him like a franchise back, but like it's like we're hopeful that you can be something. You know what I mean? We're hopeful that you could be productive. You know, so it's like, yeah, I don't see them going running back with pick 3. Even if you don't agree with that, I don't think they're going running back at pick 3. With them just signing Tyler Algier and having 2 other running backs on the roster. Chiefs got RB1 today. Interesting. Love to the Panthers. If I'm being honest, I would say most realistic in terms of situation. Seahawks number 1, Panthers number 2, Broncos number 3. I go Texans number 4. As much as I like David Montgomery, he's 29. Like if we've been real, so that's it. Everybody else has their running back already, or like realistically, I just don't see them draft a running back first round. I don't see nobody else going running back first round. With every passing day, I'll swap out Texans with the Panthers, because again, Chuba already got a contract, and I think that's why they were willing to move on from Rico Dowdle. Like they already got money tied into Chuba. I don't know how expensive it is, but I know he got paid last year. Texans, get out of my face. He just want them to go 14-3. I mean, David Montgomery is 29 years old, bro. Like he could be our starter, but like he's not gonna be. They're not looking at that as a long-term solution, if we're being honest. So I guess I could potentially see them getting a player like Love, if we being real. Texans should have got Pacheco. I wouldn't have been mad at that. I would have been cool with that. Definitely would have been cool with that. James Conner gets hurt a lot. They got too many running backs on the roster. They just signed Algier, so Algier's for sure finna take snaps from James Conner and Benson. So if you give Algier enough touches, he's easily 1,000-yard back. Easily. He was behind Bijan. So that's just what that was. And Benson or Conner are not better than Bijan, so we'll see. Vikings could take him just because of BPA. What is BPA? Oh, best player available? Nah, because I don't think they would have re-signed. I don't think they would have brought back Aaron Jones if that was the case. I think they would have let Aaron Jones go. And then they're talking about trading Grenard, and they lost 2 defensive linemen. So I can see them going defense, and you just lost Harrison Smith. They obviously don't think love is falling to them. You got whoever wants him is probably gonna have to trade up for him. If we being honest, who the Cowboys got for RB2? Malik Davis. He played pretty solid last year. He played solid. Where we at? That's gonna be an interesting situation, bro. Like literally nobody. Like Love might actually be the only first round running back this year. I don't think any other running backs will go in first round. Let me see. Who did I have in tier 1? Oh no, I remember. He was the only one I had at tier 1. I don't think no other running backs went in first round. Seahawks re-signed Brandon Peely. Welcome to Atlanta, Jake Bailey, punter. Jadon Blue, yeah, he's still there too. That rhymed. If he really falls, Cowboys are trading up to get him with their second first. Yeah, nah. That'd be crazy. I don't see Jerry doing that. Jerry kind of wild though. He unpredictable, but I don't see him doing that. They definitely go on defense with both of their first round picks. Defense with both. If they don't go defense with both of the first round picks, that's wild. That'd be wild. My team's so confusing with these signings. I don't know. I want them to go O-line or defense first round. It's gonna be best player available for sure. For the Ravens. Bucks have officially signed Kenneth Gainwell. I kind of like this. I like this because he does a lot of what Bucky does. You know, at least last year he did. He played a very similar role to Bucky. So if Bucky gets injured, then I think he could fill in very nicely. Oh, Sean Tucker still hasn't signed with nobody. That's gonna be a good pickup for somebody. Rodney Thomas to the Seahawks. I like that. That's a solid pickup for them. Brisker gone. Yeah, I told you, bro. He was sitting in free agency for too long. Anybody who's been sitting in free agency this long is not re-signing with their team. It's been too many days. They didn't talk to too many teams. He's in the Rashad role. Kenny is a smaller Rashad. I feel like his style of play is different than Rashad's. Like his style of play mirrors Bucky more than it does Rashad. Jordan James RB2, which I'm not mad at. Y'all are definitely drafting another running back. We'll see. But y'all definitely go draft another running back in the later rounds. Didn't Sean Tucker get tendered? I don't believe so. CJ Gardner gone. Where did CJ go? CJ went to the Bills. Saying that. Kenny is elite and pass pro. Interesting. That's very reliable. Need that. I think Bears make it back to the playoffs. It's gonna be interesting. Miles Killebrew signed with the Bucks. Romeo Doubs made it official. I'm gonna zoom through Speakeasy after this here because they're live right now. 49ers bring back Dre Greenlaw. That's good money. Good money. I like that. 49ers gonna be nice, man. College division. Interesting. Samson Ebukam. I believe he signed with the Falcons. Did he sign with the Falcons? Yeah, he did. He ended up signing with them. Dante Samuel Jr. brought back. Brian Thomas trade rumors. It can be very strange. I care more for what weight that could put on Brian himself. When it's fraudulent claims, you just keep your mind on what you can focus on. It was literally 2 days in a row. A report came out. Jags are trading Brian Thomas. Jags are not trading Brian Thomas. The very next day, Jags are trading Brian Thomas. Jags are not trading Brian Thomas. Like, I've never seen that. Dolphins signing Tutu Atwell. I can't wait to see what that play calling look like. That's gonna be some very interesting play calling. Marco Wilson to the Dolphins. The Dolphins have signed a lot of defensive backs and a lot of DBs. Is it crazy to say all 4 teams for the NFC North can make playoffs next year? Not saying they will, but can. Competitive division. We'll see how it plays out. Jarek Reed is signing with the Titans. I missed that. Jarek Reed. Who was he previously with? Jarek Reed. He re-signed. Or am I tripping? Oh, so yeah, he just re-signed. Okay. Bryce Huff announced his retirement. What did he say? His plans is after 4. He's 27, bro. That's crazy. I salute him though, man. You know, pretty sure he got a reason for it. So probably made some good money, made some M's. Want to take care of his body. Announced that he started a company called Neighborstone, which will build safety infrastructure to help with fire risk on lithium-ion batteries. Interesting. Hopefully he's like years into this already and not just like off the whim. But yeah, hopefully he already got some like he's already, you know, into this already, his company. We're still paying him. What's up, Dot? How we doing, bro? Buccaneers signed I forgot they signed Anzalone. Or he signed Auden. Many of the 49ers believe they shouldn't have let Greenlaw leave in free agency last year. Wouldn't make the same mistake again. I mean, probably will again. Once he, you know what I'm saying, once he get old enough. Everybody gotta go. Seahawks are signing Emmanuel Wilson to a 1-year deal worth $2.1 million. Obviously, I see this as a depth signing. That's all I see this as. Charbonnet RB1, unless they draft another running back. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I'm them, go get Love. Go get him. Why not? Trade up for him. You got pick 32 and you got nothing to lose. You know what I mean? So why not? Or just chill. But they're definitely drafting a running back in the later rounds. If not, if they don't make a move like that, because again, nobody really needs a running back. You know. I hope the Texans do it though. That'd be fire. Kenny McIntosh. I like Kenny, bro, but it's been years. You know what I mean? Maybe he could do something. But it's been a little minute, man. Interesting. Ricard to the Giants. So they're gonna be running a whole bunch of I formation and whatnot. And Mario Davis has made it official. Likely farming Pro Bowls. Facts. Interesting. Al-Qadim Muhammad made it official. Signed with the Bucks. I feel like when a player is going to visit a team in person, when it says they're having a meeting with them, they rarely walk out of there without a contract. Rarely. We have a good chance to get the best passing offense. So, yeah, interesting. Calvin Austin to the Giants. I like this, but I'm not super sold on Calvin being like he got a higher ceiling than I feel like he plays at. I definitely feel like Calvin's ceiling is higher than what he plays at. We'll see. He's a perfect Wan'Dale Robinson replacement, but I'm curious if they still gonna draft another receiver. I forgot that they signed him today. Very, very curious. I'm wondering if they're gonna draft another receiver. Al-Qadim Muhammad, 5th highest pressure rate in the NFL in 2025. I think he had 11 sacks this year, if I'm not mistaken. He did his thing. He was wide receiver 3. Who's wide receiver 3? Panthers won free agency. Stopped the talks already. Interesting. Thought he would get more money. How much did he get paid? Al-Qadim contract. 1-year deal, max value of 6 M's. You know, it all depends on how your sacks come. You know what I mean? Like, if it's on like a bunch of stunts, or it's like it's plays drawn up for you to get easy sacks, then it's just a number. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'd have to go watch his sacks and see. But maybe that's the reason why he got paid so little. I don't know. But yeah, that's interesting. 1 year, $6 million contract for 11 seasons is very interesting. 11 sacks, excuse me. But Lions don't re-sign edge rushers after a good season. Interesting. Pacheco to the Lions, I like that a lot. That's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a dope fit. Lions fans, they're gonna love him for sure. Kyler Murray officially a Viking. That's interesting. CJ Gardner-Johnson to the Bills. This dude has bounced around the league so much, but he a good player. I feel like he gets at least 2 interceptions every season. At least. So I mean, can't knock him. He getting his money. And yeah. He in the NFL, so TJ getting more than Brisker. Hey, I think CJ has a better track record than Brisker in terms of stats. His agent could probably, negotiate better for him than Brisker's probably could. Gonna break down what CJ allowed 3 touchdowns that lost them the game. Yeah, that was unfortunate. 3 games. We would have been 3-0, 0-3. Jaquan, better, cheaper, faster, better coverage. I think Jaquan wanted the Steelers though. Understandable. To each his own. Interesting. CJ the Schroeder NFL. Seahawks assigned a safety, especially the Anthony Bell. Butch had 14 games last season, finishing the year in Carolina. Interesting. Jaquan Brisker to the Steelers. That's a good pick up for the Steelers. I seen a post saying something alluding to Jalen Ramsey potentially getting traded. I don't know if that's true. That would be weird. That'd be very weird. I don't know why he would be in trade talks. He does get moved around a lot, but that I don't know, that would be weird. But yeah, this a nice DB duo. Him and Jalen, I like that a lot. Not gonna lie. Can't wait for the Bears to get EMW or Thieneman if he falls. Any go OTs in the draft? I don't know. Kobe Durant got signed to the Cowboys. He's a free agent? Nah, he didn't. I got my noties on. Got my note. Oh, he did get signed to the Cowboys. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Wow. Well, at least they got some cornerback depth. Denzel Perryman is returning to the Bolts. Tony Adams signs with the Titans. I think this is another former solid player. I think my noties. Oh, you know my phone is in sleep mode. That's why. Okay, that's why. Okay. Connor Hayward to the Raiders. That's an interesting one. 2-year deal, 5.5 max. But I'm pretty sure Kubiak. I'm pretty sure he got a vision. Pretty sure he got a vision for utilizing him. We didn't watch the Bears defense versus the Packers in a wild card, or Bears versus Niners. Cowboys. The Hayward bros getting split up. Jonathan Jones to the Eagles. I like that. That's a nice depth cornerback. I don't know how he played with the Commanders this past season. He's always been a solid cornerback to me. I don't know how he played this past season though, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. DeMercado to the Chiefs. That's a nice depth pickup. They still got Brashard Smith, so nice depth to the backfield. I wouldn't be surprised if they either draft a running back like 7th round, or for sure pick up some extra, like maybe 2 extra, just to see what they got in UDFAs, undrafted free agents. The Titans' new uniforms. I'm not really too interested in this. Look like it's some potential there. Okay. It might be fire on TV. We'll see. Same colorway as the first Oiler ones. Nothing crazy. Derek Young to the Raiders. Drew Tranquil recently renegotiated the final year of his deal, taking his base pay from 6 down to 3.5. $3 million fully guaranteed to trim his cap number by $2.5 million. Once considered a possible cap casualty, Tranquil is locked in for 26. I look forward to watching Commanders football this year. Just you know what I mean, just to see how they if they're gonna be real or not, you know. If it's gonna be decent or not. 55 mil just chilling with nothing good left. It's some pieces. It's just, you know, you just gotta scrap up what you can, to be honest. Gotta jump at everything. We're getting Jawan. Arnold Ebiketie was with the Eagles. Eagles adding some depth on defense today, but really in general. What would y'all say is the Eagles' weakness, like outside of offensive play calling? What would y'all say is the Eagles' weakness right now? Nate Hobbs to the Niners. I like this a lot. I like Nate Hobbs to the Niners a lot. I like him as a cornerback. You know, I don't know how nice he is, but every time I see him, he makes plays. So I just kind of like it. Kobe Durant with Dallas, Grant Stewart with the Rams. So he left wasn't he with the Grant Stewart? Was he with the Lions? I could be wrong. I got to check. One at Arnold. Safety, tight end. Tight end is an easy fix in this upcoming draft. Safety, I wouldn't say that's an easy fix. It's a fix, but I got to go back and look at the safeties. I gotta go back and look at the safeties. Let me see. Who did I have in the safeties? AJ Halsey, Dylan Thieneman, Jacoby Thomas, Bud Clark, Caleb Downs, Bishop Fitzgerald. There's some safeties. Okay. There's some safeties out there. Okay. I think tight end is an easy fix though for sure in the draft. But we'll see. We're doing what we did to the CB2 position last year, same position. Just pick up a bunch of guys and just see what works. Let's speed through some speak easy topics. Let's see, because they are, like I said, they live right now. So I'm not gonna spend all night on this here. We're gonna hear them chat a little bit, and then see. I'm gonna call it.
Do you make this move if you're confident that JJ McCarthy can be your day one starter though? No, I don't. Do you make this move if you're confident that JJ McCarthy can be your
JJ might be done, bro. It's gonna be the Daniel Jones situation. It's gonna be the same thing. He might be done. Unfortunately. Do I think he should have got more of a shot? Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. You know, that franchise, they haven't been in rebuild mode to let a quarterback develop. They need somebody who's ready right now. And that's just what it is, unfortunately. Got you. Appreciate y'all.
Day one starter though? No. I don't think you do.
They don't.
But my thing is,
they don't do this with quarterbacks.
Is Kevin O'Connell in the position where he can say, yo, day one, based off of what you showed me in training camp. Training camp told me last year or whatever before that you were a better option than Sam Darnold.
Bro, it's gonna be interesting. No, because like I said before, Kirk Cousins was under Shanahan before he got to O'Connell. Sam Darnold was under Shanahan before he got to O'Connell. So we're gonna see if he can make it work with Kyler. It's gonna be very interesting.
But whenever we actually got into games, that was not what it looked like. So for me, it's just like, is there anything that he can do to get that starting job going into the season? Because for me, as looking at it from a fan's perspective, you brought Kyler here on a one-year deal to see if you're capable of winning with him, and it's a non-committal thing as of right now. If it doesn't work out with him, then you end up getting another quarterback. To me, I think JJ McCarthy's time in Minnesota is pretty much done.
Ooh.
Kyler was under Petsing and Cliff. Now, I don't know who Petsing is. Cliff was like predominantly like shotgun, right? And I feel like the Shanahan system is like heavy, not heavy, but you know, fairly under center, right? So, you know, I mean, if you could ball, you could ball. We'll see how it plays out.
If you 5'11", he definitely 6 foot. Look,
wow,
we got to keep it pushing. The San Francisco 49ers have reunited the linebackers that took them to the Super Bowl last time they were there. Dre Greenlaw is signing back with his former team on a 1-year, $7.5 million deal. If you remember, his last snap as a 49er is when he tore his Achilles running onto the field after they were playing well defensively in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. Fred Warner had this to say about Dre Greenlaw before. I'll let you guys take a listen.
Dre Greenlaw. Hands down, because he just, you talk about just somebody that got that pure dog in him, that pure wolf that we talk about, man. He's got it, and anytime I got to line up with alongside Dre all those years when we played together, I think we played 6 or 7 years together, man. It was such a pleasure because I knew when I was next to him that we were good. I was set, like, because I knew I got a guy who was in the exact same frame of mind that I was, and we go to battle every single time we stepped out there.
Apologize for the clapping. I chose large Nigerian hands, just ruining the video.
I don't. Where my one shot?
How do we feel about?
I don't care. Dre Greenlaw to the Niners is gigantic.
Are you a Niners fan?
Bang bang.
Okay.
Dre Greenlaw isn't just a force; he's a force multiplier. So not only,
bro, Dre, Osa. We gonna see what happens with Alfred Collins. I ain't gonna lie. It depends on how they feel about Alfred Collins. I don't have a perspective on him because I didn't watch him in detail. But I might go ahead and add another DT just to solidify that defensive line. Your linebacking core is tough. Secondary is tough. You know, well, I don't say tough, but they solid for sure. So it's team, man. NFC West is finna be crazy. At least with the top 3 teams. NFC West definitely finna be crazy. Drake May or Jackson Dart, who would you rather have on a rebuilding team? I think Drake May would be safer, but I like Jackson Dart, so it would just depend on my coach. But if I want to go like safe, if I want to be conservative, I'm gonna go with Drake May. It would depend on the coach for sure, who calling plays. Forgot about Michael Williams. Michael Williams nasty, bro. He a dog. He got a lot of potential. Not gonna lie, a lot of potential.
So like, hey, we know what we like. We know what works. We know what's going to work. They not playing those games no more, bro. They not playing no games no more.
CMC having a down year. Interesting.
Look, that defense loaded now. It's nice.
It is.
It's nice to get the band back together. It's nice to have these older players that are really solid and they played well once before back together. When the 49ers step on that football field, you know what I see? Ron, go ahead and take this right here. That's what I see. Unc still got it, man. You guys ever?
Nah. They got some. They got some. They don't got a bunch of old players on that team.
Heard of an unction? TJ, you remember the event that I saw you at during Super Bowl week? The get together.
Who's top 3 teams? Every team but the Cardinals. They do. They secondary is young. The whole secondary is young. Nick Bosa, he's not old. Fred Warner's not old. He's a veteran, but he's not old. Michael Williams not old. Alfred Collins not old. Osa's not old. The defense is low key kind of young. I'm not gonna lie. You can say the offense is older, but Brock is young. Ricky's young. The offense is a little older, but not the defense.
That was an unction. You want to know how I knew it was an unction? I walked in. Girl, you look.
You think Panthers went interesting?
Sweet. Yeah. It was an unction. Now look, let me tell you why it's an unction over there in San Francisco. It's amazing, brother. Trent Williams, 30.
John Weeks, a long snapper. Trent Williams, okay, cool. Juszczyk, Mike Evans, Kittle. This is nothing crazy. I can name more players under 30 that are actually good on this team than you can name over 30. So, I mean, it's a take, but it's not a good take. And I'm the biggest bean hater, but this might be one of the man's best offseason yet. Trade for DJ Moore. Extend Connor McGovern. Sign CJ, who's going to start next season. CJ is the replacement for Teron Johnson. Sign Chubb, who's going to start next season.
But this man put it.
Chubb just replaced who? AJ Epinesa. I mean, I don't know about this. Like, you kind of like the only place where you upgraded it is DJ Moore. You add another receiver, but everywhere else, I mean, like, this is a masterclass. I don't know about calling this a masterclass. Who did the Bills sign today? The Bills got somebody today, if I'm not mistaken. Overpay for DJ Moore. Maybe I'm missing something about Chubb. Whoever this is, kind of just glazing the Bills. CJ, okay, CJ. Yeah. This nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. Bills might still be good next year. Most likely they will be, but like I don't think they did anything crazy this offseason. How would you grade the Bills free agency? Yeah, they didn't do nothing crazy. What are they talking about? Sonny Styles.
Stop.
Yeah. Well,
here's my point.
Yeah,
the Houston Texans. Hold on. The Houston Texans are the all dark-skinned defensive team.
Oh my god.
They're the all dark-skinned team.
What conversation we at right now?
Stingley's your complexion.
Stingley is light
That's
skin,
the light, or maybe Petrie the lightest one.
Petrie and Stingley are light skin.
Last.
Yeah.
Who the Al Shahid?
They're having a skin tone dog conversation.
Yeah,
well, man, speaking of unks, you and Cam Newton have an interesting thing to get to. Cam Newton put out a video earlier today saying that you can't play that card. I'll let you guys take a listen to what he had to say.
Stephen A. made it personal, and that's what Stephen A. often does. In the sake and in the name of entertainment, he made it personal. But the other problem is, like, people get on me, I your career this, your career that, and I hear them. But, like, what was hard for me is people who literally didn't make it to the league.
Bro, why is this dude... He's a Houston reporter. I see this dude announce so many free agents. And he works for the Houston News. I don't know, random, but he's been announcing a bunch of free agents for various teams.
Pause right there, Peggy. My
paused.
good brother in content, Mr. Emmanuel Acho. Times have changed. And trust me, I have changed with those times. Now, given that we have these illustrious platforms to talk our opinions, be it that it may, you can't just listen to only the people who've played this said game.
You right.
So when you have ridicule or you critique Stephen A. Smith for not playing, and then you talk about Skip Bayless for not playing,
Yeah.
I will call your co-host.
Yeah.
He didn't play. So you don't listen to him, and he just had a viral clip or a clip with a strong message
To Stephen A.
that denounced Stephen A.
Kieran Hick.
Oh, they were talking about Stephen A. the other day. Interesting.
He's
Forgot about
simple.
that.
Like, that's his co-host.
Damn, the government?
And just to say that
full
point,
government's
I
crazy.
definitely
Come on,
don't like
dog.
this. I don't agree with it. I don't respect that part from Acho.
Let me cook.
One thing about
Let me cook. These are my dogs too. Shout out to everything they do on 4th and 1. I do not have an issue with somebody not playing, giving a take. It's not my issue at all. It is when your take becomes damning, belittling, or demeaning. That's when it's like, whoa.
Eagles. Jahad Campbell had shoulder surgery before the NFL draft following the NFL Combine last year. Vic Fangio told Jay Clark from NBC tonight that Campbell will miss most of the offseason with another shoulder injury going into this season. Not ideal for the hard-hitting physical linebacker. After losing to Kobe Dean as well, he is looking to start alongside Zach Bond. Fellas, are the Eagles in trouble right now?
I'm concerned. Jahad Campbell, I don't like that he's having back-to-back shoulder injuries. I think last year he played the whole season with the shoulder sling. He gonna miss the offseason. It's nothing to be worried about. The Eagles are making a bunch of moves. As long as the offensive play calling is fine, they're gonna be fine. The defense looks to be pretty solid as usual. I'm not worried. They should need the Browns to draft Mekhi Lemon. Cleveland owns 2 first-round picks, number 6 and 24. Interesting. I do think they're drafting a wide receiver with pick 6. Browns should draft a wide receiver with pick 6. If you want to get crazy, you could really. Would you draft 2 receivers? I mean, would that hurt? Would that be crazy? 6 and 24. I mean, Judy. That means you're trading Judy if you do that. But would that be crazy? How Browns have pick 24. Off the top of the head, I don't know, but trading Judy, acting like we're trading Jettas. I mean, it would be no point in keeping him. Where we at? I'll close that tab. Oh man. It would be no point in keeping him if you draft 2 receivers in the first round. But I'm not against them doing that. Oh, they got the Jags first round pick. How do you get the Jags first round pick? You have other problems than taking luxury pieces. The Browns drafted good last year. Aside from them drafting 2 quarterbacks, outside of that, they had one of the best drafts. Top 3 draft class last year. Do you think Panthers should take Caleb Downs? I mean, Panthers might need a safety, so I mean, that's reasonable. I could see them using another safety. Travis Hunter. Okay.
Yeah, tonight got me wanting the Texans to trade up and get Jeremiah Love. I hope they do that. But we'll see. We'll see what team takes a running back that they do not need. I mean, low key the Vikings might do it too, but I just don't. I don't see it. I think Vikings going defense because the Texans don't need to draft anything on defense. If I'm being honest, in the first round, they don't need anything on defense, and I just don't see them draft the O-line in the first round. If I'm being honest, so hopefully they do it. You know, his brothers per his agent. Interesting. All right. We're gonna cap it off here, man. I appreciate y'all. I gotta get back to editing. I got a lot of videos I still gotta do. I mean, it really don't stop with the highlights, and I'm not gonna lie. But I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna put a poll in the Discord. We're gonna figure out what y'all want to do in terms of the time for the draft. As of right now, it's on Saturday. If we got any objections to that, y'all let me know. What's this? South Sudan, Dinka height. These your people? I've seen a post about Sudanese people before. Doing everything but playing X8. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I already posted on YouTube. Well, no, all right, bet. Appreciate y'all, man. Be blessed. What are the time options? I'm gonna post them in Discord. Y'all be blessed, man. You already have made a poll. You said Saturday at noon. Really? So the Saturday at noon got the most votes. I'm gonna ask some more times on there. We're gonna see. It's gonna be a Saturday for sure though. In the afternoon range. It's not gonna be Saturday night. It's gonna be in the afternoon range. All right, y'all be blessed, man. Thank y'all.